Finally, today is the saddest day. 6 people died during military recruitment in Ghana here. Now, method of recruiting armed forces, they have changed the method now. They have make it online, so you go online and apply. But on the 12th November, and they plan to do the screening for all those who apply to be a military. Screening, they will be checking maybe you have tattoo on your body. By this recruitment, it was going on in many places like Cape Coast, Takoradi, Kumasi, Accra, and if you go to Kumasi, they were doing the recruitment at Baba Sports Stadium, and Accra they were doing it at El-Wak Stadium. And if you check the number of people who spotted at Accra El-Wak Stadium for this screening recruitment now, thousands of people who spotted there. People went there around 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the midnight, 2 o'clock now. Some people were sleeping, even people now obey screening on more than 2 o'clock. Africans were there. When I saw this video and I shake my head, I said, hey, all these people need job. Unemployment rate day in Ghana here. Look at the number of people who spotted at Accra El-Wak Sports Stadium for the recruitment. Look at the number of people. So by we day Ghana here, they create any job for ourselves. Look at the number of people who spotted. Hey, even Kumasi day there, Cape Coast day there, Takoradi day there. If you check the number of people who spotted it is getting to 3,000 to 4,000 people who went for this job. Now, even look at Accra El-Wak Stadium. Look at the number of people who spotted. Would they be able to screen all these 1,000 people? The government need to divide these people so that the screening will be easy for them. Look at people they now, like everyone in this alive and life or person who's you will be seeing people climbing the walls of the stadium so that they go enter and make sure they get that job. Now that job will be soon. Then in that means of climbing and then things now, Nipa says them lost their life simple because they were sick. They want to receive that job. And so because of this job, Nipa says let me affirm my strong die just like that, because of the recruitment. Ghana here, like there's unemployment rate here. This president, this government and things, they need to help solve this kind of problems, So that if you go to this foreign country, go see this for the employment rate is high, so everyone will get something to do. By Ghana here, unemployment rate. So any small opportunity for Tali, or the human we make sure that position he or she will occupy. And also now the passes are found my strong. Sani passes your mushroom, like people will be saying, sorry, visiting Charlie, giving their parents money, but this it will not solve anything. Government plan, I don't understand the reason why the government did not divide these peoples, allow 1,000 plus people spotted at Accra El-Wak for this recruitment. Look at it. 6 people lost their life. Wow. All girls, no boy there inside. Girls, 6 girls lost their life. And here there's a problem here, Kasa, that we need to solve. As of now, 6 people are dead. 5 are in ICU. 12 are critical condition. Imagine this. About almost a year, 28 people, so which they have been admitted to a year 37 military hospital for treatment. Because of this treatment, 1,000 plus people. How can they do screening? Just a day. The government need to divide, allow 1K plus people. When this incident happened at Accra El-Wak Stadium, and yet people on blogs and other websites they were saying 12 were dead, but and yet the chief inspector for 37 military hospital crashed the air.
Commander of the 37 military hospital, Brigadier General Evelyn Zugan Abraham Pabia. I need to just get something straight. There's an erroneous information going out. The casualties we have that came through were 28 in number. Those who are dead are 6 and not 12. Those who are critical and are in ICU are 5. We have 12 who are fairly critical. The rest are stable. Thank you.
The stampede was caused by, you remember the day of the recruitment, people stand up around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and when they didn't open the El-Wak Sports Stadium early, so at the time they open the gate, you see people want to get the work, so you see people running, fall, and people were stepping on them, stampede. At the end, 6 lost their life, 5 were in ICU, and 12 were critically ill. They were treating them at 37 military hospital. Ghana Armed Forces released press about this incident that happened at Accra El-Wak Sports Stadium. Stampede during Ghana Armed Forces recruitment exercise at El-Wak Sports Stadium. The Ghana Armed Forces deeply regret to inform the general public of tragic stampede prior to the commencement of the 2025-2026 recruitment exercise today, Wednesday, 12 November 2025, at the El-Wak Sports Stadium, Accra. Preliminary investigation indicate that the stampede was triggered by an unexpected surge of applicants who breached security protocols and rushed into the gates ahead of the scheduled screening at about 620 hours. The unfortunate incident led to the death of 6 potential recruits and many other injured. The injured are currently receiving emergency medical care at 37 military hospital. Ghana Armed Forces assure the general public that medical teams are working tirelessly to stabilize affected individuals. Meanwhile, arrangements are being made to notify the family of the deceased. The Ghana Armed Forces extend its deepest condolence to the family of the deceased and wishes a swift recovery to those injured. Further update will be communicated. So we are sorry, also how compared to mine. We are never 6 others injured. Can like Ghana and Kasano. Then Ghana. The government need to create employment. Is best point, so that it will reduce all these kind of situations. You cannot go to the foreign country and see this kind of things, because then everything is developed. To be an look at the number who spotted at this Accra El-Wak Sports Stadium. 1,000 plus. Going for a military work, 1,000 plus. Even that day, number of people are meeting the prior size screen in the cramp. We need the cramp to see it in the 300. provide these peoples. Okay, basically a simple. I'm like this kind of incident. It means like 1,000 plus in to go to the El-Wak Sports Stadium for this screening just one day. Look at what happened. Ghana, we need change. This incident happened at Accra El-Wak Sports Stadium. The Ghana Armed Forces has released a press again to ensure that this screening recruitment happening at Accra will be suspended, so that all those who are injured, who are there, will be pay homage to them before we continue. So this was the press Ghana Armed Forces release. Temporary suspension of recruitment exercise in Greater Accra region. The Ghana Armed Forces deeply regret to inform the general public that due to the fatal incident that occurred at El-Wak Sports Stadium this morning, Wednesday, 12 November 2025, as part of the 2025-2026 recruitment exercise. This exercise in Greater Accra has been temporarily suspended. This is to allow for additional measures to ensure a seamless exercise. A board of inquiry has been constituted to unravel the circumstances that led to the unfortunate incident. The process in the other 15 regions will, however, continue as scheduled. The armed forces deeply regrets any inconvenience this suspension may have caused the general public, particularly affected the applicants. Applicants will be informed of the date of resumption of the process. Imagine, because of this deadly incident that happened, 6 people were dead, 5 people were injured, 12 people were critical conditions. Because of that, it has brought suspension in the middle of other regions. If you go to Cape Coast, Kumasi, Takrade, a lot, that place there, they have scheduled it, so they will bring time to begin. So although it has affected other Africans, but that is the best thing that can help show love for those who were injured and those who died. In fact, imagine this: if the president and the government able to gather these people according to numbers and things like that, this thing will not happen.
Go back and see you. Nossa!